Hello, my name is Monica Akiri. Our group will be presenting information on coastal development and climate change. For clarification, here are a few definitions. Coastal development is the act of building homes and businesses along coastlines. Climate change is a change in global or regional climate patterns for an extended period of time. Coastal development and climate change have been linked together and have many unintended consequences. According to the United Nations, over 60% of the world's population lives within 60 kilometers of the coast. In other words, they are intensely populated to the point that it's causing a lot of problems. Aside from being increasingly populated, 80% of all tourism in the world takes place along coastlines, which is why there's so much development in these areas. Coastal regions are most likely to be affected by natural disasters such as hurricanes and cyclones. Continued development in coastal regions puts people's safety at risk, which is why this is such a reoccurring issue.
Hello, I'm Claudia Leal, and I will be speaking about why coastal development is a topic of interest. Carbon dioxide emissions are the primary contributor to climate change. Carbon emissions are caused by human activity, particularly the burning of fossil fuels. According to the United States Green Building Council, the commercial and residential building sector accounts for 39% of carbon dioxide emissions in the United States per year, more than any other sector. The demand for housing in these areas creates an incentive for further development. This is directly contributing to climate change. Also, development can change the amount of sediment delivered into coastal areas, worsen erosion, and remove or damage wetlands. As a result of these changes, wetlands do not receive enough sediment to keep up with the rising seas and no longer function as natural buffers to flooding. Additionally, although desirable, coastal development is damaging to the environment. The U.S. Environmental Protection Agency estimates that 32 billion gallons a day of runoff from farms, factories, and urban streets and parking lots send nutrients into the water, creating algae blooms that suck oxygen from water and suffocate fish. Rising sea levels could also increase the salinity of groundwater and push saltwater further upstream. The salinity may make water undrinkable without desalination and harms aquatic plants and animals that cannot tolerate increased salinity. All in all, coastal development reduces the ability of natural systems to respond to climate change. Many environmentalists are pushing for stricter regulations on coastal development to prevent further destruction of the environment.
Hello, I'm Jonathan Armstrong, and I'm going to be discussing the current state of knowledge. First, I'm going to provide you with an explanation of climate change. Climate change is caused by what is known as the greenhouse effect. When sunlight hits the Earth, the heat is absorbed by gases such as water vapor, carbon dioxide, and methane. When these gases exist in excess, they retain more heat, causing the Earth's temperature to increase, which results in climate change. Carbon dioxide is the primary greenhouse gas contributing to climate change, according to the United States Geological Survey. As global surface temperatures increase, the frequency of droughts are likely to increase. As droughts increase, more water vapor is released in the atmosphere, and stronger storms are able to develop. Warmer temperatures in the atmosphere and the ocean surfaces will increase the wind speeds in tropical storms. Additionally, rising sea levels expose land that is not typically touched by the ocean to water erosion. Land will quite literally disappear underwater if this trend continues. Collectively, these forces are a recipe for disaster for homes and businesses in coastal regions. With stronger storms brewing and rising sea levels, it is no longer safe to continue development in these areas.
Hello, my name is Justin Guerra. I'm going to talk to you about the controversies of coastal development and where things are going. First of all, people still don't think climate change is real. Despite being presented with the facts, some individual policymakers continue to believe that climate change is not a real threat. Some have pointed to climate change as a part of a political agenda intended to provoke fear and win votes. Second of all, coastal development is profitable for many businesses. Given the general popularity of coastal regions, businesses can easily make a good profit by moving to these areas. More people equals more potential to make sales and generate revenue. Restrictions on coastal development could be damaging to the economy. Thirdly, people still want to live by the beach. Regardless of the potential consequences, people still enjoy coastlines as a vacation spot. They would not like to be told that they cannot have a vacation home near the beach. Fourthly, Seawalls are being built to attempt to lessen the impact of natural disasters. Although seawalls are meant to prevent the destruction caused by natural disasters, they have proved to be ineffective. In many cases, the water has exceeded the height of the walls, making the walls completely pointless.